Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your September General 6-card tarot spread. So we'll get straight into it. Sagittarius, September. Ooh, how exciting, the World card. Very nice. Ace of Swords. Six of Cups. Three of Swords. Four of Wands. And the Ten of Cups. Okay, starting off with the World card. The World card talks about possibilities, opportunities, a new world shaping, something that might be in creation with the World card. Beautiful. It speaks of travel plans, traveling with the family, traveling with a loved one, traveling with your children. We see children in these cards. We see the marriage card, the Four of Wands. It can be a card of reconciliation as well. In the general sense, it does speak about travel and new opportunities, on a foreign influence coming in the month of September. The World card in relationships can indicate traveling with a loved one, meeting someone. For some of you, there's a very a beautiful, almost soulmate connection, or possibly a soulmate connection that will happen either on a holiday, on a trip that you plan in the month of December and take later on, or a trip that you might take in September. So that's really exciting with the World card. It could be someone foreign, someone new that's coming in, someone who's either well-traveled, has to travel for work, is quite world-cultured, is worldly. So quite a sophisticated energy to this person with the World card. But it does speak about creating something, the creation of something new. We have children, so pregnancy is coming through quite strongly here, but also possibly marriage with the Four of Wands. It could be a relocation, but you'll be establishing something new, Sagittarius. Creating something new. Your world is forming and shaping around you. A new world, a different world. In the business sense or creative sense, I feel as though you are publishing your work or putting out there to the wide world, the World Wide Web. And when you do this, I feel as though you will be receiving a lot of good praise, but you will also be receiving maybe sharp words in the form of the Three of Swords, where you might receive something that isn't. Someone might review your work, and it might not necessarily be the most beautiful, wonderful, pleasant praise. However, you'll keep on fighting, as indicated by the Ace of Swords. But this is good. This shows that there's a worldly presence around you, and it's either you're making really big impacts and influences over the company or the corporation, or you're creatively putting your work out there, Sagittarius. It could be a job overseas that might come up as well. It could be this job or opportunity could come following some heartbreak. It could follow some sort of it could be heartbreak, it could be stress, it could be pain, it could be conflict, it could be mentally feeling obscured, or that you're assessing a lot of options. This opportunity might follow a lot of disorientating moments, but I feel there's a blessing coming from this. So don't fret, don't despair, Sag. I think there's something really exciting happening here with the World card. And a full circle, there's a wreath of victory around you. So, and there's also victory present, as can be seen in the Ace of Swords. This is something you've been fighting for. Deep down, there's something you know you want to achieve, Sagittarius, but it's either you've blocked yourself off with the Three of Swords, and maybe there's sacrifice that is involved here. The Three of Swords can sort of indicate sacrifice or affecting other people in a way. But I do see that you'll be victorious and that you'll keep pushing on for something. The Ace of Swords can indicate an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that's coming in. Maybe this is where the conflict arises from, this Three of Swords. Maybe it's because of this air sign. Could be a fire sign as well. You have cups here too, but I feel with the Ace of Swords here, this is the hand of God. It's almost like you'll get a moment of inspiration, or maybe perhaps a surge of energy. But the Ace of Swords is the hand of God, and it's showing you, it's almost like you'll be led the way. Synchronicity, signs, the universe, opportunity. It's your sword now, and you have to fight for it, Sagittarius. Because if you want that holiday, or you want to go work overseas, or you want that marriage, you want that soulmate, you want the white picket fence, you want children, you want success for your children, you have to lead the way. You have to be the example. There's a beautiful crown on top of the Ace of Swords here. This is victory. And it doesn't mean that you're going into battle figuratively, but it means that you're fighting for something. You believe in something strong enough to cut away the negativity, to cut away the lack of clarity, the lack of decision making, and pursue it because it's what your heart wants. You have the heart here. The heart is the center of emotion. You know, this higher level of ourselves. Call it the soul, call it consciousness, call it spirituality, call it passion, call it love, but there's a higher calling happening here, Sagittarius. You need to pursue that. It could be someone that you're pursuing. Maybe this person has hurt you before. Maybe you're wanting to move past the hurts, past the pains. You still carry that though within you, Sagittarius, and this won't help you move forward because it's limiting you. It's piercing your heart like a dagger. But I do see you potentially overcoming these obstacles as indicated by the other cards, the creation of a new world, establishing something new, a new mindset, a new relationship. And we see the rainbow with the Ten of Cups. And what does the rainbow follow? The rainbow follows rain, storm, chaos. So it's almost like reassurance from the universe to you, even in these cards, that good things will follow if you lead, if you take that sword in your hand and you follow your passions, you follow this person, whoever it is, whatever situation it is. It's about victory. Victory in career potentially as well, leading from the front. It's almost like you might have a confrontation or a conversation with a superior or a work colleague, and you will be victorious. You will either A, have the last word, or B, what you will say will pierce these people. Almost like it will be like, wow, they've said that, they've done that, they went there type thing. You do have the Six of Cups also. This is a beautiful energy. Children, pregnancy, learning, education. It could be a moment of higher learning. It could be a study exchange program overseas with the World card here. It's something that you're wanting to fight for. You're wanting to pursue that degree, overcome those obstacles. No matter how many man hours you need to spend doing this, you're going to do it, Sagittarius, because it's within you. You are fire. You encompass a lot, actually, as a sign, as an astrological sign. You encompass a lot. And you're certainly able to achieve this. So in relationships, there's possibly a new romance coming in. But again, it will follow obstacles and hurt and pain. But it's someone that you could potentially get married to. For some of you, maybe you've encountered all those obstacles with in-laws and friends and maybe insincere people around you that have not supported or advocated this relationship. But this is about to end. Remember, how can we see the good if we don't have the bad? Where's the contrast? There has to be that contrast. It has to lie somewhere. So as I said, Six of Cups could be education. It could be memories. You could be visiting a hometown, a country you grew up in, a city, a state, an old house you used to live in maybe. Children visiting you with the Six of Cups. There's quite a nostalgic feel to the Six of Cups though. So I like this. There's a reconciliation here with the Ten of Cups. This could be with family. You might be reuniting with people you haven't seen, whether it's family, loved ones, friends, associates, with people you haven't seen in a long time but have meant a lot to you. It could be, as I said, pregnancy as well. We do see infant children here. In particular, two. It could be twins. Could be triplets. We have the Three of Swords. Yeah. Look, I love it. There's a beautiful, it's almost like it's a honeymoon phase with the Six of Cups. If this is a new romance. For others, there could be a third-party situation here, the Three of Swords. There could be an extra person in the picture here. And maybe someone has been unfaithful to you, but you're willing to look over that, Sagittarius, because you're willing to fight for this person, because deep down on some level you might know, you feel that they have changed, you know that they have changed, and you want to create a new world, a fresh slate, so to speak. And it's almost like anything is possible. You have the World card here. But the Three of Swords could be pain, it could be conflict, it could be that you're lacking clarity, lacking decision making. In the job front, it could be that you have choices, there could be jealousy, there could be conflict, there could be politics, but it's either between you and 2 to 3 other people around you. In particular, I think 2, but it could be 3 people around you, and there's something that could break what you had, break a friendship even. But you will mend this. It just speaks of obstacles. We see, this is the storm. We see the storm, we see the rain, we see the clouds, and then we see the rainbow. So this month, you'll go through a whole cycle, just in September alone, Sagittarius, where you will go through this Three of Swords. However, it applies in career, relationships, creative processes. There'll be good and there'll be bad. It might be a roller coaster. But back to what I was saying, there's a third-party situation. There could be someone making a pass at you, pursuing you, that is married. You might be married and have someone else that's interested in you. It's sort of like this, it's something that will affect you, affect your heart, affect your emotions, affect your way of thinking as well. Maybe it's someone around you that has had this third-party situation, has had this pain or loss or conflict. And maybe you will be their Ace of Swords. You will be the one to bring them back to normality and emotional stability, Sagittarius. You have that amazing youthfulness and fire and passion and devotion, and you can provide that for a lot of people going through turbulent times, people who feel their way through life. Next card over, Four of Wands, marriage, celebration, celebrating of love, celebrating the purchase of a new home, celebrating a collaboration of some kind here. You could be invited to an overseas wedding. It could be your wedding. You might be planning your wedding or a friend's wedding. In relationships, I feel, if you're recently dating, I feel like a loved one or a significant other or someone you're seeing is going to open up, is going to introduce you to a new world, so to speak. Could be still in its early stages, but I feel as though they'll show you their potential. And I think you'll be very impressed. The Four of Wands is also, it could be a work function as well. Or, a graduation ceremony. We have children, if you're studying, if you're at university or you've completed a degree or certification of some kind, there could be a celebration held. It could even be an anniversary. But it is a beautiful energy, the Four of Wands. For some, there's remarriage happening, a second chance in love, a happy family home. For some of you, you might be blending families, stepfathers, stepmothers, in-laws, etc. It's a merging of some kind here, but I think it will be quite harmonious, following the obstacles, of course. Because the next card over is a Ten of Cups. There's the rainbow after the storm. Out comes the rainbow. This is optimism, happiness, joy, bliss, gratitude. abundance. Someone will stand firm with you. You'll have encouragement. You'll have support with the Ten of Cups. This could be a reconciliation with family. As I said, family might be coming overseas with the World card here. You might be visiting family overseas or elsewhere. You might be fighting for what you know is right, fighting to keep your family together. Maybe there's lack of harmony here with the Three of Swords. But you will bring it back together, Sagittarius. You will see it through to the end. Some of you, you're with someone now, or you will be in the very, very near future, that you'll end up married to this person. Or in the minimum amount, you'll be having kids with this person, children. And whatever you find happiness in, Sagittarius, you need to pursue it. This is what it's all about. Following your bliss. And you see this rainbow, there's inspiration that's coming in. There's things you want to achieve. And I know you want to feel this way because it feels good to feel this way, to feel happy and joyful and grateful, and I've achieved goals and I've met this person and I'm ticking this off my bucket list. For those in relationships and there's been unfaithfulness, infidelity, or just obstacles or lack of cohesion, lack of clarity, you might be living separate lives, going different directions. You will come back to each other, I feel. For a lot of you, you will overlook these obstacles because you know it's worth fighting for. You know this person is worth it, this experience is worth it. This venture is worth it. This job is worth it because it's going to bring me the Four of Wands. It's going to bring me the Ten of Cups. It's going to bring me happiness, joy. For some, you're home hunting. You're home hunting and to purchase a home or a property, a commercial lease, a residential lease. You need to give it a bit of time. You will find what you're looking for. You'll find it, Sagittarius. It'll be there. It'll be there. It's loud and clear. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me for private readings. My email is below. Otherwise, I hope you have a lovely September.